You just want to look out for like flat cardboard boxes.
It's 4:50. How old do you think that guy was?
Housing is the number one thing that starts to help people get more stable and healthier. People who have major addiction issues that they're struggling with can't really start to stabilize until they're stably housed.
I think the community response has been very inspiring. In total, we have about 180 volunteers that signed up to participate in the canvas, which is amazing to me because, that's a big ask of people to be up 3 days, 4 o'clock in the morning. So I think there's a lot of enthusiasm around it.
We met as a team, and my main goal was to identify and map areas in the city that we knew were areas that we can target, and we knew where people were staying. So I actually sat down with my team and reviewed the entire city of New Haven, a huge map, and took sections of that map and created teams so that this event could take place today.
When someone comes up on the list, then they're going to be matching them up to an appropriate housing program. And that's where we're working together.
That it's not just any one agency working, it's the whole city working together. And we all recognize that resources are limited and there's not going to be billions of extra dollars coming out of the sky. We all know that to solve this problem, we have to work together. And what we're discovering is that by working together, we can use the resources we have more effectively than we ever dreamed. And we can really begin to help people in the way we all want to and make this happen faster and better. So it's thrilling to get to be a part of that.
We're also asking questions relating to health, relating to interpersonal relationships. Because what we find is that a lot of the folks who are out on the streets, they may have friends, but those friends might also be taking advantage of them. So really assessing for the whole person, not just housing or not just, food needs, but really what's going on in your life.
One of the interesting things is some of the questions are like, has anybody tried to hurt you? Have you been experienced domestic violence, anything like this? Has anybody threatened you or, with a weapon of any sort? And some of the responses are like, of course, yeah, just last week, and that's pretty wild as well.
So you're talking $12,000, $13,000 to pay someone's rent for a year. In my program, people who get housing because of their high Medicaid costs, their Medicaid costs are at least $40,000 for a year. And some of them, the average is more like $70,000, $75,000. So you house a couple of those people and you bring down their medical costs and you could pay rent for a whole bunch of people just from that cost savings. It's really very, very cost effective over the long term.
A lot of people in normal population think this is insoluble, and I'm impressed with the optimism of the professional staff. So that's what I hope.
I got to interview some people and survey some people that were my age, which is a little disheartening. But I feel a whole lot better knowing that there are resources out there and that something's being done.
I hope that we can, get the 107 people chronically homeless housed in Greater New Haven.